Hello friends, I am Shweta here again with a new video today. In this video, I am going to introduce you all to computerized machine embroidery. Okay, so this is like I'm going to provide you all more information about what exactly is computerized machine embroidery is all about, and the software, and how to start the business with this, and lot of information on even the accessories that you buy for this, all these informations. So this is going to be a little longer video, so I'm telling you in the beginning itself. Okay, so if you are more interested in this, you can go ahead and continue seeing the video. Okay, so this is my embroidery machine. So let me just show you guys. This is my Bernina. Okay, so B700 embroidery machine. Okay, so in embroidery, like most of you know, like most of us, like we know only is hand embroidery. That is very popular these days because of like ari work and magam work and all. So that is quite little difficult work that anyone could do, and nowadays workers are becoming lesser and lesser day by day. I would say the quality workers. Any newcomers, they are trying it, but after some time they will just drop it because it is time consuming, and manpower is more in that involved. Even a single stitch will not move if you are not there. So as it is total hand it's like you have to use a hand for every single stitch. It is quite difficult. And there's one more is machine embroidery. So machine embroidery, we have two different types. One is the regular machine embroidery, which are done using the normal sieving machine or the zigzag machine. But that is it's again quite risky one. At least hand embroidery is quite easier, if I say, compared to the normal machine embroidery, because here lot of experience is required, and the concentration has to be more. Then only you can do, and patience is the key for that kind of machine embroidery. So if you see any worker, they will be little old. Okay, like the senior person. Not many young people are doing machine embroidery these days. But for computerized embroidery, that is not the thing. So this is very easy, and less consumption of time and less manpower is required for this kind of a business. It's just that little like many people, they feel that the machine is quite expensive, but the reason is, see, it is if you just pay your maid around 1,000 rupees per month, she washes your clothes. Or if you are doing washing by your own hand, it takes long time and manpower is more, but cost is less. But if you compare the same thing, if you are using your washing machine comes at a cost. Yes, it is going to be around 30,000-40,000 we have to pay just to reduce our manpower, right? So in the same way, even this computerized machine embroideries, these days, for everything we do, like anywhere we want manpower, we are reducing, so we are paying little extra money, and we are getting the machines. So in the same way, even this machine, it is like super easy, I would say, where there is no straining yourself or anything like that. It's just that you have to select the design, put the thread, like needle threading and hooping in the like framing, I would say. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So it's very simple. At least I think for that earning of money, we have to do so much. And here the thing is, the quality of work is really good, so you have to choose right kind of design, and color combination you have to decide. So that is when it gives a very good finishing. I'll just show you one small example. Okay, so this is one embroidery design which I have done recently. Okay, so this is done using the same machine. This design took me at around 45 to 50 minutes, because I was changing the thread colors and all. So only for that it took me around 45 to 50 minutes. So think if you are doing the same design in hand, and we can't do these many stitches in hand, it takes a long time. At least I would say, even for experienced person, I think it will need around 2 to 3 days. And if you're doing the same thing in normal zigzag or a sewing machine embroidery, like machine embroidery, again for new beginners it is highly impossible. For an experienced person, again he need to spend a lot of time. At least I would say around 3 to 4 hours is what he has to spend, because looking at the design and this kind of finishing is highly impossible for any of us. I'm not degrading or anything, okay, don't take it in that way, because see what happens, even if a slight variation here and there, the design will spoil. So a lot of concentration is required. So but this machine, it is not the same way. It reads only the command that is given by the software. So just for a simple design, okay, but if at all, and it is around 50,000 or 55,000 stitches in this particular design. So manually if you are putting 55,000 stitches, how long it will take, you can just calculate. Okay, so it reduces the human effort. Okay, and what kind of computerized machines are available? See, in this embroidery machines also we have two different variations. One is standalone embroidery, that is only for embroidery, and the other one is combo, that is sewing and embroidery. Both are available, but personally I will suggest anyone to go only for standalone embroidery, because what happens is, if you are doing any embroidery project and in between you want to make any stitches like sew something, then it is highly impossible, because you have to stop the machine, then take out the frame again. You cannot fix it into the same particular point where you were working before. So these days, even for 10,000 we get sewing machines, so we can buy an extra sewing machine and keep only embroidery machine for embroidering. So even we can save some money out of it, and as well as our time is also saved, right? Because paying so much of money, we can't use these kind of machines for sewing. It is waste of time and waste of money, I would feel. So it's better if you use, purpose is embroidery, so you have to use for the same purpose, right? And there are different brands available in India. For home embroidery machines, we have known brands are like Bernina and Brother. Then we have Singer, then Usha Janomi, then we have Husqvarna. So these are few embroidery machine brands which are available in India. And like if you want to go for the industrial machine, which you have seen in my previous videos, my Julie machine, the bigger one. So in that way, if you want to buy, then we have Innovations, Tejima, then Julie, Embo. So a lot of other brands like Happy. So a lot of brands are available even for that variation also. Okay, but if you want to start in a small way, then, and it's only for boutique purpose, or some, like if you are, if you know tailoring or something, and you want to do only for blouses and all, smaller machine is preferable. And price ranging also, it starts from 55,000 rupees, like something like 50,000 plus to, and it goes up to around 12 lakh to 13 lakhs. So it depends on the requirement that we have, and the machine has to be decided on the hoop size. So what is hoop? That is the frames available. Okay, I'll just show you. So these are the kind of frames that we get. Okay, so this is the medium size frame I have. Okay, and I have a smaller frame which I got it with my machine. There's one more. Okay, and I have another bigger hoop. So this is a quite bigger one. So these are the hoops available. and I don't know about other brands how many hoops they give, but in Bernina I got 4 hoops. Okay, and these are also very, easy to use. It is just like our wooden frames. Even this has two, attachments. And this is the one bar which is going to read in the embroidery machine. So here is the place where we have to use our hoops. Okay, so if you fix this properly, then it starts working. Okay, so it's all it works only with sensors. Okay, so you have to be, maintaining this very, very carefully. So it has to be dust free, and you have to maintain it very neatly. And oiling is compulsory every day, and not too much. Okay, just a few drops of it. And along with the machine I've got one oil feeder. Okay, and even the bobbins, okay, they have the sensor reading here, right? So even this has to be maintained very, very carefully. Okay, and the thread that we are going to use will be like art silk thread, viscose, rayon and polyester. These are the three variations. And zari thread, this we can use it in all our machines. And the needles are not the same one which we use for our regular sieving machines. It is different. Okay, and this will be little expensive if you compare to the normal sieving machine needles. Okay, so this is 12 number needle. So just a minute, I will show you. Yeah, so this is 12 number needle which we are going to use. Okay, and I have one more, that is 11 number needle. Okay, so it depends on the project that you are going to use. Like if you're working on some delicate cloth like net and other synthetic delicate materials in soft silk, then we have to choose a smaller number needle, like 10 and 11 will be preferred. And if you are using normal silk saree or any other material, then 12 will be preferred. If you are using jeans and that kind of material, then 14 is good. Okay, and next thing is the software. Okay, so if you are using this machine, then you should have software. Okay, there are different brands also available in software also. Few machines they provide their own softwares, but you have to purchase separately. Okay, for Bernina they have their own Bernina embroidery software. And one more is Embird, then Wilcom, then PES software for brother machine, and digitizer for Usha Genomi. So a lot of machines, they have their own particular brands of softwares. Presently I am using the Havo software, which I got it along with my other embroidery machine. Okay, and it reads according to the file format. Okay, so for my Bernina machine I need a format that is EXP or ART, that is art. And for brother it is PES file format. And DST is there, that is for digital, like Tajima. And for DST is for almost all the machines it can read. And the one more is EMB. Okay, so these are the few. And for this kind of embroidery we need stabilizers. Okay, so there are different variations of stabilizers again, but I use Terran stabilizer, because it is quite inexpensive and also easy to use. So I use double layer of that stabilizer. Okay, and what is the business opportunities that we have presently? Like I'm working on blouse designs and like kurti necks. And sometimes I get for alteration of saris. Like if they have old saris, many times what happens, they'll have some cut or it is stone or something like that, then what I'll do is I'll put some motifs and I'll cover that hole. Okay, so that kind of work is also available for in the market. Okay, and most concentration, what I do is I concentrate on blouse embroidery. I design my own designs, customized ones I do, because lot of people, they don't want the regular designs available in the market, they want some customized designs, so I do that. Okay, so even many of you, if you are willing to start your business, so you can do for sari buttas or kurta necks, then salwar, then blouses. These are the few very easily available options. You can go to any boutique and take orders. I will show you. I have one catalog which we have made. So this is how it looks like. All my designs will be in this. Okay, so you can show this design to the customer and you can take the order. Or if you want, you can just make few samples of it and you can show, because so that they get, because not many people know computerized machine embroidery, because when I'm only going to many boutiques and they say what exactly it is, how it looks and all, so I take few samples also along with me, so that they get to know how it looks and all, and the feeling of the finishing and all. But in this machine we can't do beadwork and all. You should not use beads or stones and all. For that you should use it manually, like you have to sew it hand, using your hands. But you can do cording, but cording you have to buy devices. Okay, so there are a lot of other attachments also available with machines. You can buy them if you are really in need of it, but I don't want any, so I didn't buy anything for this particular machine. But for my jewelry machine, I have taken beading device and cording device. In that I can put beads also to the embroidery. Okay, and pricing also these days, what happens, many people this embroideries are like, you can provide it half the price of hand embroidery. Suppose if you are charging 1000 rupees for hand embroidery for particular design, the same design can be done just for 500 rupees in this machine, because the time is saved, like the time required is very very less, and manpower required is also very less. So you can parallelly run your home, like you can take care of everything and you can start your business with machine embroidery. Okay, so these are the informations that is possible from my side. In case if you want any more details or any information about machines or something like that, you can always comment me below. Okay, and I will try to make one video on the brands available and the variations in the brands, because every brand they have so many variations in the machines. Bernina, they have different models, and Brother, they have different models. So I'll try to collect all the model details and their specifications and the pricing also. I'll make a video shortly and I'll give you as many information as possible from my side. Okay, so hope you all like the video. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. So thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.